Welcome to your Health Facts. Today we're going to be diving deep into a surprising connection, the impact of refined starches on your vitamin levels. You might be surprised to learn how these seemingly harmless foods can actually deplete essential nutrients from your body.
We often hear about sugar being bad for us, but the truth is refined starches like white rice, white flour, and even some processed food additives can be even more detrimental to our health. This is because these refined starches require a significant amount of nutrients to be properly broken down by our bodies, and when we don't have enough of those nutrients, we end up with deficiencies.
One of the key vitamins depleted by these refined starches is vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Now, you might not be familiar with B1, but it plays a crucial role in a wide range of bodily functions. It's essential for digestion, mood regulation, nerve function, and even cognitive processes. And the deficiency in B1 can manifest in some really unexpected ways, such as insomnia, fatigue, and even personality changes.
While the recommended daily allowance for B1 is a meager 1 to 1.2 milligrams, we don't actually store a lot of thiamine in our bodies, only about 30 milligrams total. What's even more concerning is that doctors rarely check for vitamin B1 deficiency, even though its symptoms extend far beyond just feeling tired.
One of the first places you might notice a B1 deficiency is in your gut. A lack of B1 can lead to a whole host of digestive issues, including slow digestion, bloating, constipation, and nausea. This is because different stages of digestion rely on B1 to function properly. A deficiency can also hinder the production of stomach acid and the release of bile from the liver, further impeding your digestion.
But the effects of B1 deficiency go far beyond your stomach. It can also impact your mental and emotional well-being. Stress, nervous tension, and difficulty solving problems, especially when you're trying to sleep, are all common symptoms. This is why a B1 deficiency often leads to insomnia. As the deficiency worsens, you might even experience personality changes and increased mood swings.
Now, if you're pregnant or have an infant, you need to be especially aware of B1 deficiency. Pregnant women are particularly susceptible, and nausea during pregnancy can actually be an early sign of a B1 deficiency. Infants also require adequate B1, especially in those crucial early years for them. A deficiency can result in a weak or hoarse cry, muscle twitches, difficulty breathing, and even a condition resembling sleep apnea. It's really quite serious.
The starch we consume converts to glucose, the sugar that fuels our bodies. But without sufficient B1, our bodies can't efficiently utilize this glucose for energy. Instead, that glucose gets converted into lactic acid, which creates a whole cascade of issues. It hinders oxygen utilization, increases acidity in the body, and impacts breathing. You might even experience hyperventilation as your body tries to expel excess CO2 to balance out the acidity.
And that buildup of lactic acid can also contribute to sleep disturbances and restless leg syndrome.
Right.
Interestingly, diabetics are almost universally deficient in B1 because of the constant demand caused by high blood sugar levels. It's a vicious cycle.
Beyond fatigue and digestive problems, a severe B1 deficiency can even lead to psychosis and something called confabulation. Confabulation is a condition characterized by the production of false memories. It highlights just how crucial B1 is for proper brain function.
Now, several factors can exacerbate a B1 deficiency. These include alcohol consumption, drinking tea and coffee, eating raw fish like sushi. Certain gut inflammatory issues that impede absorption, the use of the medication metformin, and even strenuous exercise, which increases the demand for B1. It's important to be mindful of these factors, especially if you're concerned about your B1 levels.
While some might suggest refined grains as a source of B vitamins because they're often fortified, the truth is that whole foods are the ideal choice when it comes to getting your nutrients. Meat, particularly pork, along with liver, eggs, and sunflower seeds, are all excellent sources of B1. And when it comes to supplements, it's crucial to choose natural B1 over synthetic versions. Lithiamin, a natural B1 derived from garlic, is a highly bioavailable option known to be particularly effective in addressing nerve issues.
Now, while B1 takes a major hit from our consumption of refined starches, it's not the only nutrient that suffers. Refined starches also deplete another crucial mineral, magnesium. And just like B1, magnesium plays a critical role in keeping our bodies functioning at their best.
Magnesium is essential for a wide range of bodily processes. It plays a key role in energy production, muscle function, nerve function, blood sugar control, and even blood pressure regulation. And just like with B1, a deficiency in magnesium can lead to a whole host of unwanted symptoms.
One of magnesium's key roles is in helping our bodies convert those starches we eat into usable energy. But here's where it gets really interesting. Magnesium is also essential for the proper functioning of B1 and vitamin D. So when your magnesium levels are low, it can actually worsen the effects of a B1 deficiency and create a domino effect on other essential nutrients.
Magnesium is also a key player in regulating muscle function. You see, magnesium helps to regulate calcium, which is responsible for muscle contractions.
Oh.
When you don't have enough magnesium, your muscles can contract too much, leading to those painful muscle spasms or Charlie horses that often strike in the early morning when magnesium levels are at their lowest.
And magnesium's role in managing calcium levels goes beyond just preventing muscle cramps. It's also vital for preventing issues like arterial calcium buildup and kidney stones. When you're deficient in magnesium, you can end up with higher blood pressure and even heart problems like palpitations. It's no wonder that medications known as calcium channel blockers essentially mimic the effects of magnesium, addressing the issue of excessive calcium impacting the heart.
If you've ever struggled with sleep, magnesium might be the answer you've been looking for. Low magnesium levels can elevate cortisol, the stress hormone, making it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. This is why many people find that taking magnesium before bed improves their sleep quality. And when it comes to supplementation, magnesium glycinate is a highly recommended form.
A severe magnesium deficiency can manifest in some pretty alarming ways. You might experience tremors, muscle weakness, persistent migraines, and even an inability to absorb vitamin D properly. It really underscores how crucial magnesium is for overall health and well-being.
While supplementing with B1 and magnesium can certainly help your body better digest those refined starches, the most effective approach is to simply reduce your consumption of them in the first place. Swapping out white rice for brown rice, white bread for whole grain bread, and processed snacks for whole food options can make a world of difference in your nutrient levels.
It's important to remember that while we focus on the depletion of B1 and magnesium, refined starches can also impact the levels of other essential nutrients in your body. So by reducing your intake of refined starches, you're not just supporting healthy B1 and magnesium levels, you're giving your entire body a nutritional boost. So you're ready to rethink your relationship with refined starches. We hope this deep dive has given you a new perspective on how these common foods can impact your health. By understanding the potential for nutrient depletion, particularly with B vitamins and magnesium, you can make more informed choices about your diet. Remember, small changes can make a big difference, and swapping out those refined starches for whole food alternatives can really benefit your overall health. For more in-depth information on this topic and other health insights, head over to yourhealthfacts.com. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of refined starches and their impact on your nutrient levels.